This video is about a device I made for my golf cart. It's a 2003 Club Car DS. I mounted it in the dash. It's a display. The upper left number is a display of your speed in miles per hour. The upper middle number is the amps drawn from the battery. The upper right number is battery voltage. The lower left number is the distance. It's either in feet or miles. It's an option you can set. The distance driven since it left the charger. The lower middle number is the number of hours since it left the charger. And the bottom right is the ampere hours drawn from the battery since it left the charger. The connections that had to be made to the golf cart is, of course, battery negative and battery positive. This is a 48-volt battery pack. One wire goes to the tachometer, which is off the end of the motor. Then there's 4 other wires and a cable that go to the current sensor. And the current sensor is that blue device right there. All that need to be done is any battery cable pass through the middle of the sensor. It's got an opening there, and the little cable connector is the 4 wires that go to the display unit. Normally, when it's parked, the backlight is off to reduce the current drain of this device from the battery. It only draws 1 milliamp average when it's idle, not doing anything. As you start to move, even just a little bit, the backlight comes on. Shows you your speed, and your distance starts to increase along with the battery current. I'm going to show you the most interesting thing about this device is the information that it gives you about battery current and voltage under different types of driving. I'm going to climb this little hill right here. It's not much, but I'm going to floor it, let you see how much battery current the thing draws when it's accelerating up a hill. This is on a straightaway. Yes, it's very hard to hold this still as you're moving. Sorry about that. Now down a hill, I'm going to go down this hill. I'm going to build up speed and let off of it. You can see the regen started pumping some current into the battery. Started pumping current into the battery as it was slowing the golf cart down. Hill. It's about as steep as before, but longer. And this is going down that hill. First full power. And let off of it. A little charging took place. There's a push button in the lower right side, right here, that controls some of the things in the display. If you push it once, you get to see the labels of the different fields. If you push it twice in rapid succession, it will show miles in the distance field. You see it change from 9,000 feet to 1.7 miles. Do it again. Change it back to feet. If you push and hold, says trip, and if you let go while it says trip in that field, it engages the trip odometer, and right now it's 0 feet. As we move, it'll show you the distance in the trip, and there you may have seen that. Every 1 second out of every 10, it goes back and shows you your total distance that you've traveled since it was charged. And also the display, the backlight flashes to let you know that you're looking at the trip odometer rather than the total odometer. If you push and hold it for 4 seconds, it will say cal. If you let go, this establishes the calibration method for calibrating the tachometer so that your speed and your distance is accurate, telling you to drive 165 feet and push again. I've marked put a mark on the road, and 165 feet later there's another mark which we'll drive to. This will show what happens when you connect it to the charger. It detects charge current, shows you the charge current and the battery voltage in the middle and top right. And the bottom middle shows you how many hours it was on the charger. No, it shows you how many hours it was actually being charged. And the bottom right is the amp hours put into the battery by the charger. And that's about it. It's really interesting to see the information here that I never was able to see before.